Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to talk about how to connect digital inputs to the microcontroller, and we will use the T32 module that has a Teensy 3.2 and an Arduino Leonardo. So for now, I'm just going to rig this small setup made of these PVC sheets. And now let's just assemble the modules. Here comes the first. Now you can see that all the connections are here, and everything I will do for the Teensy, but it can be done for the Arduino. Even on the software side is exactly the same, okay? But remember, if you are an Arduino user, you can use your Arduino just the same way I'm going to use the Teensy. Okay, let's start by powering the modules. Okay. We have the negative and the positive here. Another negative and positive. Like this. Like this. Okay. And we will use, because the Teensy works at 3.3 volts, we are going to use the blue and the black, these two, we are going to use these two rows. The row where it says 3.3 volts and the row where it says ground. Okay, the black goes to ground, the negative, and the white goes to the positive. Okay. Now let's connect the digital pins. Right here, I'm going to choose for these buttons pins 2, 3, 4, and 5. For these buttons, I'm going to choose 7, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then for these buttons, let's use the 14, 15, 16, and 17. And for these buttons, let's use the 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay? Everything is ready. Now, the big difference here, I'm using 16 digital pins, and as you can see, the Arduino has 13 digital pins, and even I can use the analog pins as digital pins, So this is the 13, the A0 should be the 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. In total we have in the Arduino Leonardo or Arduino Uno or Genuino 19 digital pins. As you can see here, I'm using 16 digital pins and I still have plenty of pins to use. I have all these pins here and here, 2 more here, and 5 more in here, and 3 more here. The Teensy gives us some advantages just because the number of available pins is higher than the Arduino. Okay, let's flip our interface. And connect the Teensy. Now let's start by initializing some variables. Let's call it BS for button small, BB for big buttons, D6R for this type of buttons, and toggles. Okay, so BB1 pin, sorry, it's button small pin. Let me copy and paste this. And the button small, I should have take notes. They are on the 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, we have 2, 3, 4 and 5. On our setup, let's just open serial port, and now we need to tell to the microcontroller that our pins are inputs. And let's print each one of them to the serial console. Digital read BS1 pin. Okay. Let's add tab just to have some space between each print. And here we end it with the print line. Now on tools we can verify that the Teensy 3.2 is selected, and we are on the COM port with the Teensy 3.2. Let's upload it, doesn't matter. Okay, as you can see, we have our buttons, our small buttons here being printed. Now we can continue. Instead of this loop, let's create a function here called read buttons small, read BS. And now let's continue initializing variables. This is for the big buttons. And the pins are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have a lousy neighborhood. Okay. This is our read BS. Let's call this read big buttons. And here instead of BS, it's big button. And on our loop, let's call this read big button. Okay, a function define is not allowed here before, of course, we didn't close this one. And now we have the big buttons being printed. Okay, let's go for the toggles. No, the D6R. This is the D6R. And the D6R have the 14, 15, 16, 17. D6R. And let's call our D6R function. Okay, D6R. D6R was not declared, of course not. We need an underline. And here they are. And let's finish with the toggles. Okay, and let's call our read toggle. Let's create a new function called read toggle. And in here and they are not working. Why not? Because we haven't changed the pin numbers. And the toggles are on 18, 19, 20, 21, Okay. Here are our toggles. And as you can see, it's very straightforward. So I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any question, just let us know in the comments below. Bye, see you next time.